Welcome to Journey to the Z, a Dragon Ball watch along podcast. This week, we're actually watching Dragon Ball. I'm Josh,
I'm Tim.
I'm Noah.
and we're finally finishing the Pilaf saga with Dragon Ball Episode 13, The Legend of Goku, or the much more sensical Japanese title, Goku's Great Transformation.
Yeah, I really didn't get the English title at all. There was like one line in the entire episode that kind of made it make sense, but it was definitely that's it.
What was the line?
It's when Oolong towards the end of the episode goes, "Man, maybe Goku's an alien."
Yeah, okay, fair. I thought you were going to reference like something where he actually talks about the legend of Goku.
Goku towards the end kind of does that, going, "Aw man, what an exciting adventure," or like the exact lyrics of the song or something.
Oh,
He
wow.
did do that.
I don't think that happened in Japanese. Although in Japanese, Oolong did say Goku might be an alien. I was very surprised that was actually in the original.
Yeah, as Goku in the episode is like flying away on the Nimbus, he's like, "Man, what a fun adventure! I didn't know the world was so something."
Okay, yeah, I guess he does say something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we have to actually talk about the episode in order. It is such a boring episode. It feels like it shouldn't even be there.
I mean, I'm just saying, whenever I'm watching Jackie Chan, I got a lot to say. Whenever I'm watching Dragon Ball, I don't have too much to say, but I gotta say it.
It's going to be a little bit more interesting once we actually get to anything after the Pilaf saga.
I agree. We get a lot of good characters started next arc.
Yeah, I think when the tournament, well, not even the tournaments, but all like the training sessions happen, it gets a lot more interesting. You got to understand, this is the first arc, Noah. It's going to have its rough spots.
Tell that to Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan peaks in season 2, though.
Season 2 is also like the equivalent length of every other season combined, so fair.
I mean, that doesn't need to mean that it's the best one. It just also happens to be the best one.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. Like, stuff ends up going through, growing pains when they're establishing the characters, the setting, all your expectations about how they interact, all that kind of stuff.
Well, that's what's interesting, because I feel like a lot of the time, and sometimes, season 1 of a show is the best season. It happens more frequently than you think.
Could you name one?
I think Hey Arnold season 1 is the best season.
Ooh, I'd have to think about that. I don't actually remember which episodes are from which season.
I never even, as a child watching Hey Arnold, I didn't know there were seasons. I was just
Viewers
like,
at home,
Hey Arnold's on? Okay, cool. I'm watching Hey Arnold.
Viewers at home, let us know what season 1's the best episode of their respective show, and don't just say a show that only had one season.
Firefly.
Yeah, I really didn't like Serenity, but Firefly was really good.
Season 1 of The Flash is definitely the best season 1. Season 2 is good, but season 1 is just peak. Same with,
Definitely.
actually, Arrow. Season 2 is probably better than season 1.
I mean, classic Star Trek fashion is that all the shows have to grow the beard, and they're not even good until season 2 or 3.
Maybe Ed and Eddie? I'd have to look back at what episodes are in there.
I don't know about Ed and Eddie, because the animation was rough.
No,
the
it's
animation
intentional.
Was
That's
beautiful.
It's Squiggle Vision.
No.
You know about Squiggle Vision?
I know it's Squiggle Vision. I'm saying season 1 of Ed and Eddie's animation is not as good as season 2's, and so on with the Squiggle. I feel like they refined it, is what I'm saying.
That might be true. I'd have to
Maybe.
double check. But it definitely gets worse once they go to school. Even the writing just takes a
I
nosedive.
didn't like the episodes when they were... Is this a Dragon Ball podcast or an Ed and Eddie podcast?
I'll let you know
Jackie
it's
Chan
anything but
podcast.
Dragon Ball.
All right, so let's actually get into it then. Goku is the Great Ape. We don't have a name for it. He's Goku. How tall is he? How tall do you think Goku is in this episode?
So,
Huh.
I've heard a lot of different, he's been called, or I've heard he's, can be up to 25 feet tall or 50 feet tall. I think in this episode, he's got to be, 50.
He's
I'm
gigantic.
guessing 60.
Okay, so I guess I asked that question as if it was for a point. I just have no idea. But we do know that in this episode, if it's canon with the other episodes, Goku is taller than the full range of the Nyoibo.
That's BS.
because there's that part where they're in Pilaf's castle and he extends the Nyoibo up into the ceiling to get out of, or to something, possibly to escape the wolves. I don't remember, but the
He was trying
Nyoibo
to get
stops and he doesn't get to the top of the ceiling. But here he transforms and blows through the roof.
It was when he was trying to break through the ceiling before he transformed into the Ozaru. Oh, sorry. We don't know it's called an Ozaru yet.
I think that just means like big monkey or something like that.
Monkey.
Or like king monkey, maybe.
I'm
not really certain. But Saru definitely is monkey. I know that.
It just means great monkey or great ape.
Okay, that makes sense.
So he's destroying the castle. Yamcha is still missing his tooth. And
Pilaf and Noah was confirmed right. The Pilaf gang do all sleep in the same giant stupid room.
I know. I saw that and I was like, damn it, Noah from multiple episodes ago is right. And I deserve to lose those points.
What a lifetime ago.
Yeah, it feels so long ago.
And then Pilaf is dreaming that he was a bee and he was going to stare a bear that was stealing his honey or something.
Yeah, what did he say in the Japanese? The English was much funnier, I imagine.
It was something like, I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, he's just like, you woke me up from an amazing dream. I was a bee.
God damn it, Pilaf.
Yeah, and then I have it noted here, confirmed they all sleep in the same room. Pilaf and gang are trying to escape in what I think is the worst designed plane ever. It looks like a short hot dog.
Toriyama loves his machine designs. I'm sure he thought this out very well. It just happens to be a hot dog.
I mean, it's important that everything also has gun turrets.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they fly. It takes an hour and a half for Mai to start the plane. They finally get away for a little bit. Then the other gang, Bulma, Yamcha, Puar, and Oolong are, trying to escape. Yamcha finally touches a girl for the first time in his life without dying.
Well, that's not true. That's not true.
Without dying, I said, without dying.
Oh, without dying. Okay.
So yes. I noted here, Oolong is still Earth's hero. Oolong is the one trying to save Bulma at every single part of this, and Yamcha's like, oh no, girls! Yamcha's worthless, and Oolong's actually trying to help.
There's a reason Bulma forced Oolong to tag along. She saw his value, his latent potential.
Yo, you think Oolong can unlock Ultra Instinct?
No.
Ultra Piggy.
He might be able to turn into a short, fat Goku with white hair.
That'd be really funny.
Admittedly, that would actually be the worst way to endanger the universe. Goku's just busy, so he has Oolong transform into himself to play with Zeno.
Oh my god. And he would only be able to play with him for 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
how actually do the Puar and Oolong's transformations interact with the hyperbolic time chamber?
Well,
or the room of time and space?
Spirit and time, actually, Josh.
Oh, you're right.
Yep. No, it wouldn't interact any differently because to them it's still 5 minutes.
That's true. It doesn't affect Gotenks.
Correct. Yeah.
During Oolong saving the world and Yamcha being worthless, in the English at the very least, Bulma calls Yamcha a big lummox. I'm curious if the Japanese had anything interesting instead.
Nothing that I noted down.
Okay. Because it was like, whenever there's something particularly weird in the English, I'm like, I need to check if there's just a cover-up for something that happened in Japanese.
There was nothing especially, weird or sexual going on in this episode that I remember.
Wait. This is the best part, actually. We need to know what happened in Japanese.
Yup.
As the Pilaf gang is flying away, Pilaf says he can't handle his castle being destroyed, and he's very worried about his insurance premiums going through the roof. I need to know what happened.
It was a really good line.
It was really good.
The translation I got said, "This castle took me years of blood and sweat to build," and he said that 2 or 3 times.
He did say that in the English too. It took him 10 years to build that castle.
Yeah, it said that.
But I'm just like, bullshit. Pilaf pays insurance.
I swear the English dub is just better than the original dub, just because of the jokes.
So just remember, Tim.
Well, that's almost true. Not when it's a Roshi line. The Roshi lines will never get translated accurately.
Yeah, and the other issue is we're finding them funny as adults. I imagine as children, we'd be like, what is insurance?
True. I found it funny because I am the insurance man.
That is true.
And man, his premiums are going through the roof. I could tell you that.
I mean,
True.
you could blame a natural disaster on this one. Just normal desert things. This happens.
So presumably an insurance investigator will have to go look at the castle.
Yes, they would show up there, be like, all right, well, this is totaled. And they would just pay it out.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
Oh, okay. Actually, there's a question. Okay, this will come up later. It is related to what the insurance investigator might find at the scene of the destroyed castle.
Okay.
But we have to get there first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but yeah, so Pilaf is they're flying away, and he's like, "No, I'm mad. He's destroying my castle. Let's shoot it." And then they try to shoot down the monkey.
And we get one of our many instances of the episode of Goku's muzzle turning red.
It happens way too many times.
We're using a lot of animation in this one.
I thought they were kind of queuing him up to use like a mouth beam.
That would be interesting.
They didn't.
Although, yeah,
only villains use mouth beams.
The Uzaru uses mouth beams.
Yeah, the Uzaru does use mouth beams.
But Goku doesn't. He's a good guy.
It's definitely been used by a good character before. I think Gohan has used mouth beam as Uzaru.
Yeah, but has any good character, when they're in control of their faculties, used a mouth beam while also good? I won't count Evil Piccolo.
And I won't count pre-good Tien Shinhan or something.
I don't think Tien used mouth beams ever, but regardless, yeah, that wouldn't count.
I would assume good Piccolo has indeed used a mouth beam.
I'm skeptical.
I don't know.
I will give you a Dragon Ball point if you can pull that up, but I don't think we're going to bother to go look now ourselves.
Editor Tim, pull up the mouth beam Piccolo.
I'm Googling it.
And do not Photoshop a picture of Piccolo's antennae onto Rikum.
Rikum!
He does use a mouth beam.
He does.
So I do like the details when they are attacking a monkey. The bullets don't really work except for his tail. Because normal Goku is immune to bullets. So that was a good touch.
They do actually take him down with a missile.
They do,
Send
which
it
I
in
was
chat.
surprised. I was surprised.
Let's see.
Oh, I know. I found it on my phone, but let me message it. Hold on.
Oh man, we might be getting live coverage of Piccolo using a mouth beam while good.
But it's already past Piccolo Day.
Oh yeah, Piccolo Day was a little while ago.
All right, I'm gonna find it in the chat. Where is it? Where'd it go?
Also interestingly, Goku seemingly doesn't use mouth beams, but he does have his signature Kamehameha feet.
Which was super cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I'm putting it in the chat.
Okay, okay.
Let's see.
He uses it against the Cybermen.
Oh man, are we counting that as good Piccolo?
Yes.
It is.
I would say it's good Piccolo.
I'm willing to. I would prefer if it was something else, but I at the very least, Tim gets the point. I think that's fair.
Okay. This did predate training. No, this predate
Zucker.
Training Gohan? I don't remember.
No, this
It would have
trained
to-
him
it'd have to be
for
after
the
Gohan.
Saiyans.
Oh, you're right, because they're
Yeah.
training for the Saiyans. All right,
Yeah.
that's fine. I'll allow it. He is Mr. Piccolo by this point.
Mr.
Okay,
Piccolo.
Tim, enjoy your point. Hey, I believe you mean Big Green.
Now.
Wait, am I the one who's doing the points now, or is Tim?
Yeah,
still
you
doing
can update it on the sheet.
All right. All right, Tim got a point.
Yay. So I thought this kind of was a King Kong reference, honestly, with them flying around and shooting him.
Definitely was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Goku doesn't actually get up from the point where he gets hit by the missile until the Pilaf gang jumps on his tail.
He was sleeping.
Yes. That's true. Which I was like, wait. Oh, I see what you mean. Because Pilaf was jumping on his tail. Now I remember. Yes, yeah. It probably riled him up a little bit, made him angry.
Yeah, because it is painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw what's it called, and then Pilaf says it took him 10 years to build this castle. He's very angry. They get back in the plane, and then Goku throws the castle at them, and they crash and yet again survive a giant explosion where they shouldn't have survived.
It's Team Rocket physics.
Yeah, Team Rocket physics.
Alternatively, Pilaf for the Tournament of Power. He seems pretty impervious.
No, he could be for the programming part.
The programming part?
Yeah, it's Pilaf's only skill.
Oh yeah, he's a master
yes,
hacksmith
yes.
or whatever. Yeah, he's hacked.
Bulma was canonically impressed with his code, I guess.
That is true.
I mean, isn't Bulma like one of the smartest people on the planet, right? Maybe not at this point, but
Bulma might be one of the smartest people in the multiverse.
yeah.
Yeah.
Goku picks up Bulma and like licks her, I guess.
Yep, he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna." Well, before that, I had noted here Yamcha's very strong. He lifts up a massive castle part.
He wasn't able to do it on his own though. He did need Puar and Oolong to help.
But then they stopped helping and they pulled Bulma out from under.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yamcha has consistently been very, very strong and has a very wide skill set that he somehow felt deserved. I only could survive as a desert bandit.
The fact that he uses the Wolfang Fist to break apart the castle and create a stone sword is based Yamcha. Like, how
it was so cool. It was so cool.
How did he lose to a Zyberman? I'm sorry.
I mean, it was as strong as Raditz.
I mean, they did him dirty. I'm saying it.
Yeah, unless you are one of the cool Z fighters, you are a joke.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as Yamcha had his leg broken by Tien, it was just all over for him with being a real character.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then he gets stabbed by an android.
It's true.
I don't remember that.
He gets stabbed by Gero, right?
Yeah, Dr. Gero stabs him.
Oh, okay.
With his fist. He does that. He stabs him.
It eats all of his delicious data.
Dank
Digimon reference for everyone, all two people who get it that are also in this call.
A direct reference to Ice Devimon from Digimon Tamers. What does that have to do with Dr. Gero?
He ate all of his energy. He was like, yummy Yamcha energy.
Okay, that does make sense.
I assure you, it made sense. It was just stupid.
Alternatively, it was a reference to Don Zalug from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
I just thought it was
okay. Tim,
abridged for some reason.
Tim, 3 Dragon Ball points. If you can name another anime dub character whose voice gimmick is being Christopher Walken.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get this.
Fair enough.
Is there even a third character after Ice Devimon and Don Zalug?
I looked this up the other day. I found an answer, but I couldn't remember it. So theoretically, yes.
Okay, well...
Audience, let us know if you could figure out that one. I don't want to remember again.
Okay, I guess.
But yeah, also, when Puar was in the scene, they forgot to color in his mouth. That keeps happening the rest of the episode. It's just a weird white void.
Huh. Also unusually, it wasn't Oolong that remembered, or Yamcha for that matter, that remembered a piece of information. It was Puar this time. Puar remembered that Goku's tail is his weakness.
Oh, but how could they have known that? They weren't there.
And that's when Yamcha makes the stone sword and it instantly shatters on Goku.
It was so cool.
It was so cool. It was actually a scimitar.
But that was also what Yamcha's original sword was, roughly.
A scimitar? Yeah.
I think so.
Then they cut off his tail because Puar turns into giant thing of scissors.
So now the big question. No, you go, Josh.
That actually led to my insurance adjuster question.
Oh.
Which is almost related to Dragon Ball. When Goku reverted back to his normal, little baby boy body, what happened to the tail? Did it stay a giant Uzaru tail, or did it become a small one? And would the insurance investigator notice this giant buff monkey tail on the ground to go,
Actually, it happened in the episode. Oolong was holding the small tail.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like the insurance adjusters might question all of the bullets.
That's a good point.
There would be a lot of
also
bullets.
the missile casing from that missile that Pilaf shot at him.
Yeah.
I think the
And-
insurance adjuster would be like, active war? We're not covering this.
Plus, what's the insurance adjuster going to say to evil pinball of death?
That's
Well,
true.
that was obviously insured just like a trampoline would be. It just increased the premiums.
In this economy?
It's not this economy. This is the economy of... I don't even know.
That-
Is there a name for the planet that Dragon Ball is on?
Earth.
Oh,
It's on
fuck,
Earth.
you're right, it is
Canonically,
Earth.
it's on Earth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Josh. What are you doing?
So now,
Right.
so how do Uzaro transformations work? It just gets very weird depending on like the edge cases here.
We
So-
literally talked about this at your house the other day.
At the barbecue, yeah.
We literally talked about
Well,
this.
I don't think I
Josh
was
and
over there for that part, so feel free to repeat.
I'm positive that if we're doing brute waves, or blute waves, I guess as the dub says, it doesn't go through the skin. It's not permeable through the skin. It has to go through your like retinas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like the idea of the tail is an antenna.
There is no like significant. There's nothing in the show that shows that though. You have to look at the.
Yeah.
But
The
then
moon.
how frequently? So if I look at it once, am I good for 30 minutes, an hour? Do I need to have continuous eyesight? Like, how does this work?
No, I think it's just a. Okay, I see what you mean by antenna then, because if
I mean,
your theory is correct, you look at it, you hit the blute waves or whatever, go into your turn you into an Ozaru, and then your tail is like the antenna for those brute waves. I understand what you're saying there.
It's just, do you need... I want to believe it's sort of like Wi-Fi. Moon emanates brute waves, tail receives brute waves, the eyes are just sort of the, like, initial connection, like, spark plug thing.
So I was thinking, like, from the moon through the eyes into the tail, and then the tail does something.
I think that would work, because then you don't have to continuously be looking at the moon. But you still need to
Yeah.
seemingly do it somewhat periodically, but also if the moon's destroyed, it instantly ends. So
That's true.
it's very strange.
Yeah, it's got to be a combination. It has to be that antenna theory that you're talking about. Actually.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Dang.
Also,
no.
wait. So I forget. Did we say how they cut off the tail?
Yeah.
Yeah, Poir turned into giant scissors and cut it off.
We need to... Again, somehow Yamcha and Poir, they could be assassins. They could be sculptors. Again, they choose Desert Bandit.
Yamcha's not very smart. He just has an encyclopedic knowledge of all martial arts masters.
Which is interesting. He must have done something. Like, if he's trained this well and knows the Wolf Fang Fist, there must be some type of wolf school.
I
was-
have
Alternatively,
heard that as a
I think
theory.
I like to believe he developed it himself. Yamcha just seems to be a weird little loner guy.
I don't know. I've heard people, at least, if they're making up backstories for Yamcha, they like the idea that he was at a wolf-themed school, but who can say?
And when Goku turned
Yeah.
back into himself, Goku penis.
Yep.
Classic.
Well, apparently, one of the dubs has a poorly drawn flower in front of the Goku penis.
I think I remember seeing this as a child.
Good.
It's definitely the 4Kids dub. It wasn't 4Kids? I don't think it was.
No.
There's the Ocean dub and the Funimation dub.
And the
Probably
other
Funimation
Ocean
dub.
And the second Funimation dub.
And seemingly Pilaf is the fourth in the lineage of Pilafs.
Oh?
Huh?
He says his great grandfather Pilaf.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna get to. So Josh, at least in the English, when Pilaf was just well, we can't just leave it like this. As old granddaddy Pilaf used to say, something something revenge, and he just pulls out a bunch of guns. Given the guns, I'm curious, what does he actually say in the Japanese? I hope it is just let's kill them.
It's basically let's kill them, and then as soon as they grab
Okay, that's
them,
what I
Pilaf
thought.
runs away.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Yep, there was really not much going on there. This episode's really boring.
Sounds like a lot of Dragon Ball.
We're getting to
Although
the
I
good
did
stuff.
like this interaction between Oolong and Bulma at the very end. Bulma's like, Oolong, he's naked. Give him the panties. And Oolong's like, no, Shenron gave me these panties. They're mine. Fine, you could just have my regular pants.
I will say, Goku with no shirt, just suspenders. It's a fit. It's good.
Hillbilly Goku always works pretty well.
Hillbilly Goku is really good, yeah.
And so this is an interesting question for power levels. Does Goku's power level go lower now that the tail is removed? Like if you had a scouter.
I want to say yes.
I believe so, yes. Because if you think about it, he's unbalanced. And I think it's just a thing. I think it's canonically you have a lot like your potential can be unlocked with the tail, but maybe that's GT canon and not actual Dragon Ball canon. Because
Well,
that's
no,
a
so
thing in GT.
regardless, I think that makes sense. My concern is more of we know the scouter takes into effect equipment, hence farmer with gun. Which means there's farmer without gun.
It is impossible to figure out what the scouter does and doesn't consider, considering that humans are able to subdue their power levels. And like just charging the Kamehameha or the like special beam cannon raises your power level.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say. He probably does lose a little bit of strength, to be honest. Actually, I think he does, because doesn't he fight in a tournament where it grows back and then he wins because of it?
Was that
I
the
think
Piccolo
that's the Girin
tournament?
fight? We're going to have Zach on for that episode.
Excellent. Excellent.
So let's just cover the end of the episode. Goku has no tail. He's like, oh no, my tail! Oh well. And then he goes to get the Nyoibo. And then we find out what everybody's plans are.
Oh, Josh died. Oh, there he is.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
I think he just cut out.
He died for me.
Well,
okay, I'm good now.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Okay. Yep, they're like, oh, we should just go our separate ways. And Bulma and Yamcha finally realize, maybe we should be a couple and get our wish all along.
Yeah.
No, it's far stupider. Bulma's like, I'll never...
What? No, you say that.
Yeah, it's far stupider. Bulma's like, I'll never get a boyfriend. And Yamcha's like, I'll never get over my fear of girls for at least another year. And they sort of look at each other and go, uh-huh. And then they do their stupid little dance.
Yeah.
Teenagers in love.
And Oolong's like,
Bulma's the worst.
I'm gonna go with you too.
No. At least in the English, Oolong's like, what should I do? And Bulma's like, come to the city with us. And I'm just like, I'm surprised Oolong was willing to do this and that Bulma would want this.
In Japanese, there's something like, I think Bulma says there's either Bulma or Oolong, I forget which, to be honest, says there's plenty of girls in the big city. And then Bulma makes the comment of, but none of them will ever want you, Oolong.
That's better than the English dub. They didn't really talk about anything like that.
It's also neat that Goku was the one to remember, oh yeah, I'm just going to train for a year with Master Roshi. That was my plan the whole time.
Yep. And then Bulma gives over her radar to Goku so they can find the 4-star ball later on. And also, where did Yamcha get the capsule for this plane?
He's a desert bandit. He got it that way.
Nope, I don't like it.
Oh, I got a question.
Whatever, he chooses to be a desert bandit.
So, we know that Goku is still able to use the Kinto-un, obviously.
Yeah.
Can the Uzaru ride the Kinto-un?
No. No way.
If he's pure of heart.
He's purely a monkey, so maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, if pure evil is pure of heart, then so is pure monkey.
That would actually
and
So that would be a potential way to actually stop him if he doesn't phase through Kinto-un, assuming that anybody else is able to summon and direct him. It'd be like, Kinto-un, get under his feet, trip him up.
Yeah, and then Goku rides away, ending season 1 of Dragon Ball. It did end.
But not before the narrator gets a cheeky one-liner.
Oh?
What did the narrator say in English?
I don't think he said anything.
Oh.
Yeah, he was just like, next time on Dragon Ball.
Oh, the narrator is always kind of cheeky in the Japanese. He said something like, that's it, our story's over. Nah, just kidding, we'll see you next week.
Oh, brother. Oh, cheeky narrator. All right, let me bring up the wheel.
What a Sergeant Frog-esque narrator.
I'm going to bring up the wheel.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, we're not going to do the retrospective first?
Viewers, next episode is going to be the retrospective of the Pilaf saga.
Yeah.
But first, we got to spin that wheel.
All right.
Come on, Chan.
I almost hit the stop sharing button by accident. Whoops. Here we go.
Let's see it.
Chan. Come on.
Jackie Chan.
Oh,
it's really close.
No,
it's Dragon Ball.
It's
All
Dragon
right,
Ball, baby.
Would anybody like to spend 6 Dragon Ball points
I don't
in
know.
order to
I
re-roll
never
the
would.
wheel?
I'm good.
I'll take a respin. I got nothing else to theoretically use these points on yet.
All right, I'll change it. So Noah's got 13.5 Dragon Ball points remaining. And let's see
I'm
what the wheel
re-rolling.
gives us.
It's Dragon Ball again.
No!
It's Dragon Ball again!
Okay. I accept my fate. Next
All right.
week, we'll be watching Season 2 of Dragon Ball.
We're beginning the tournament saga. Technically, in some things, it's divided into 2 portions, but Tournament Saga Part 1, the Turtle School Training Arc.
Oh, it's called Goku's Rival, the next episode in English. Episode 14, Goku's Rival, a.k.a. the best
Vegeta is
character
showing
ever.
up this early?
Oh.
We're actually getting Goku's real rival, Broly.
Kakarot.
Oh, wait, excuse me. Bio Broly.
Aw, yeah.
That's the worst
He's
movie.
made of mud.
That movie
Never
sucks.
That movie is so
I've never
bad.
seen a single one of the original Dragon Ball movies.
We're gonna Dragon
one
Ball
with-
Z, you mean?
No, yes.
Janemba is a pretty good one.
Janemba's great. Fusion Reborn's a good one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any of the other ones any good?
Broly itself, the original Broly movie's fine.
That's true. I like Lord Slug. I think that one's pretty good.
Lord Slug is just King Piccolo.
Yeah,
What
it's
about-
a good
what about-
story.
What about BoJack?
I've never actually watched BoJack, but it's the
It's
only
not
one that
great.
it's the only one that canonically can happen.
A lot
That's
can
true,
happen in the week
but
of the
even
Cell
so.
games, Tim.
If we're
No.
actually talking about which ones are actually good, it's the Bardock movie and the History of Trunks. Those were actually good.
No, those are cheating.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry that they're good. All right, everyone. We'll see you next week for more Dragon Ball. Bye.
Bye-bye.